tuejan16. Today I have a special guest with me today, my sister Sarah. I bet you can't tell which is which.
Yes, they can. You just told them.
No! Stop.
Okay. The weather for today is mostly sunny with a high of 45 and a low of 18.
The weather for tomorrow is partly cloudy with a high of 33 and a low of 16. Looks like it's going to get a bit warmer.
That was weird.
Stop that.
No, you stop that! Anyways, the character trait of the month is self-discipline.
Self-discipline is demonstrating hard work and commitment to a purpose, regulating yourself for improvement, and refraining from inappropriate behaviors.
Wait, I have self-discipline, so I'm gonna stop running in the hallways.
Time for some announcements outside of school. According to Dan Hanzus of NFL.com, the Secret Pink will perform the national anthem at the 2018 Super Bowl. I just hope she does a good job as the past performers.
Me too. The top 5 matchups for the Super Bowl are the New Orleans Saints versus the New England Patriots, Minnesota Vikings versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, Atlanta Falcons versus New England Patriots, maybe 2 years in a row, the New Orleans Saints versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, and lastly, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who will it be?
Okay, we've got to stop this. The Super Bowl will be held in Minnesota and will be the first back in Minnesota since Super Bowl 26 when the Washington Redskins defeated the Buffalo Bills 37-24 on January 26, 1992.
That was almost 26 years ago.
Back to the school announcements. Shrek the Musical will be held on February 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
There is a home basketball game today against Zebulon starting at 4.
There is also an away basketball game on Thursday against Wendell starting at 4.
There will be an open art studio today from 2:15 to 3:45.
On Wednesday, there will be a Mighty Pen Writing Club meeting from 2:15 to 3:30.
Also, there will be a coding club from 2:30 to 3:30 and a Harry Potter book club meeting from 2:15 to 3:15 on Thursday. Now for Teacher Tuesday with Miss Andel.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Andel, and I teach resource math.
Why did you choose to teach that?
I chose to teach special ed because I enjoy finding creative ways to teach hard concepts.
If you weren't a teacher, what would you be?
If I weren't a teacher, I would be a writer, a novelist.
On that, if you could write a book, what would you write it about?
Actually, I am writing a book right now, and it takes place in the 1960s, and it's about a girl who's taking care of her mentally ill mother.
Did something inspire you to write that?
Yeah, actually. I have people in my family who have struggled with mental illness.
Is there anyone you look up to?
People I look up to my parents. I'm about 30 and I still ask them for advice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What's your most memorable childhood memory?
my most memorable childhood memory is probably spending most evenings singing karaoke alone in my room.
If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I had to give this one a lot of thought because even though pizza is my favorite food, if I had to eat something for the rest of my life, if I ate pizza every day, I wouldn't live very long. So I'm going to eat a nice hearty kale salad.
And lastly, who was your favorite teacher when you were younger?
My favorite teacher was Mr. Martin, and he taught, well, he was actually with me in middle school and in high school. Mm-hmm. He taught history and government, and he and I had very different political ideas, and so we had a lot of arguments, but it was all in good fun.
Who was your worst teacher?
My worst teacher was also a history teacher, and she admitted to us that she didn't know the material, so we were going to teach it to ourselves.
From the first time that you really done me, ooh, she done me.
Welcome to our school, Miss Andel. Please stand for the pledge.
My name is Yasser. I'm in Miss George's homeroom.
I'm Ariana, and I'm in Mr. Bates.
I'm Lindsay, and I'm in Miss Weiss's homeroom.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, I forgot. indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sixth graders, when do you graduate?
2024.
Seventh graders, when do you graduate?
2023.
Eighth graders, when do you graduate?
2022.
Now for Trivia Tuesday. What was the date of the first Super Bowl?
You can only call in after 7:40 with the correct answer. The third homeroom that calls in with the right answer will win candy for their homeroom. So make sure you call in. Now that